on a path, we are working to create this expansion of consciousness, and we are learning, what does it mean to be human? Truly human. What does it mean to be able to bring our full consciousness and awareness to every single emotion, every single experience that our consciousness may have when kind of enveloped in any particular emotion? It's our reaction to those emotions that start to build our sense of self. And that sense of self begins to tell us how we should approach the world. And then we become partly, somewhat, a manifestation of how we have dealt with our emotional pain. And we know that we don't want to operate in this world limited. We don't want to feel that we got relegated to any corner of society and that we don't have access to the bigness of this reality and ourself as a soul. So again, back to all those emotions and those experiences, and remembering that learning what it means to be human partially includes becoming aware of every single emotion. And not just becoming aware, but becoming aware of every single emotion with acute clarity. And also all the different nuances of how any particular emotion may touch our awareness, may touch our mood, as well as our sense of self, as well as our sense of reality. We all know that if we're depressed, the world just starts to look really horrible. But when we feel better and we're in a better mood, then the world doesn't look so bad. So we know that our perception of what's real and not real can be largely affected by our mood. Now, again, as I said in the beginning, our feelings are connected to thoughts. Our feelings are connected to opinions, ideas, whatever truths that we placed on reality, the world, and ourselves. And I'm using the word truth in not the true way, but in the way of saying, this is what part of us decided, right? We decided whether or not we're a good person, we're not a good person, we are a valuable person, we're not, we are a good person, we're not, whatever each person has decided about themselves. In order to get past that, and in order to get past the emotions that we experience, store inside of ourselves, that inhibit us, it's important that we begin to explore emotion over thought. That means that when an emotion comes inside of you, you don't want to shut down the thoughts. I'm not saying that. You can definitely run through all the thoughts that are connected to that emotion, but let them go, let them stream. Don't get stuck on them. And instead, begin just to immerse yourself in that emotion. What are the identities, or what is the description you would give of that emotion? How does it feel? How does it feel in your body? How does it feel, and how is it affecting your state of consciousness? Is it expansive? Is it constrictive? Is it, very, very powerful? Is it kind of far away and hard to reach? So once we begin to explore emotion without trying to identify it, without trying to name the story about it, or create or repeat the story that we have about it, about ourselves, then you're approaching your path more with the intention of learning and wanting to know more about the path and about what it means to be human, instead of just looking at who am I and what are my problems and what is it that I'm trying to fix. As I've said in the past, on a path, we're not trying to fix anything because nothing is wrong. We're trying to grow. And the sooner we find that place where we can see our path that way and see ourselves that way, then the sooner we can lift up from whatever negative space we're in and move through it.